When I first arrived at Silver Lining, I was scrambled. I was emotionally distraught. I had been trying to get sober off and on for the previous 4.5 years, unsuccessfully. At least I would get sober for a couple days, for a few weeks, and then right back to what I was doing, and it was just emotionally draining. You know, my first few treatment settings, I wasn't very receptive to a lot of what was going on. It was a lot more like hard-nosed, ton of education. The idea that I was an addict or an alcoholic hadn't really sunk in yet. When I drifted away and relapsed, there was some heavy therapy that needed to be done, that is stuff I just was not addressing. I went through detox one more time. It was recommended that I check out Silver Lining. And at the time, it was a friend of mine that had been through the program and was familiar and was like, hey, I think this will work for you. Coming in here, it was a more intimate setting, and they came at you with a different angle. It wasn't just education. Some of them were specifically catered to different forms of spirituality. You never knew what you were going to be getting, but it was like a perfect dynamic where like there was just a little something for everybody at different times in the process, and I really appreciated that. Real early on, I ran into an old friend who had a program going with youth baseball and decided, I'll just go try it out. Baseball never made me happy, so I assumed that, if getting back into the baseball arena would not make me happy, and so I'd always shied away from it. It was at first just a practice and then some lessons, and it's evolved over time into a full-time job. I mean, in the past, my fear would have prevented me from pursuing something like that because I wouldn't have known if I would be all right doing it. I would have just stayed stuck, which is the cycle I'd been in for so long. A lot of the therapy that I'd done here had given me the confidence and enough of a sense of self to step into the work and find out that I really love it. And I'm still doing it today, and it's turned into full time almost to where it's almost too much. I'm like, I didn't see how I'd ever get to this point. This place has forever changed my life. I came in here beaten up and had no direction, and through the therapy, through the counseling, through the fellowship, through the groups, everything this place has to offer, radical transformation in my life. I feel like I have purpose, I feel like I have direction, and most importantly, I feel like I have something to give the next addict or alcoholic that walks through these doors that needs a little bit of encouragement, help, or hope. So I greatly appreciate my time here at Silver Lining and all the staff.